Okay, this model's looking pretty good. Looks like I think you made some improvements to the face. I think there's some issues with this UV map. Let's kind of isolate this one and kind of take a closer look. I'm checking out checkers for a minute. Um, so for one thing, so what is this giant UV shell here? Yeah, that can't all be one big piece. That's not going to work. And so I think, wait, why is that all one big piece? It looks like you've got things cut. Let me just try unfolding again. No. So somehow this isn't fully cut up. So one thing is I normally cut it around the neck. Oops. Probably. Uh, uh, I don't know why that looks like that on that thing, but maybe that'll help a little bit. Cut that. I feel like I'm missing something though, like why. There's like a sort of a hole there, but I would think at least this face would be one shell. But I guess it is now. Let's yeah, let's just unfold again. What? Oh god, and then there's all these little pieces down here. What is all that little stuff? Um, checking something wrong. Yeah. Something's not right. I don't really get why this face doesn't seem to really be unfolding. And why can't I move this? Is something locked? I am really confused. I don't know why this is not unfolding. And why it's when I select a shell. So that's a shell. That makes sense. That's a shell. Although, I guess that's another thing, is that I normally cut these around the arms. So let's do that. Oh, also, let's delete history. Maybe that's sort of messing us up. Edit, delete by type history, or Alt-Shift-D. Will it unfold now? It sort of looks like it's trying to, and it's not. And what are all these guys? Those are the fingers. Oh, that makes sense, because it's all just one big thing. Okay. Let me do this, actually. With that one selected, let me just do planar. Okay. That worked. And then let's unfold again. But then, yeah, didn't you have... Let me just undo. It's weird. It's like treats this as. Hmm. Um. Okay, so that's the neck and stuff. But okay, so one of the other things on here, yeah, see, it looks like it's cut across here, but it is, there's like that hole in the middle. Alright, well, let's try what I was trying before. Yeah, but why is it, what I don't get is why that's considered all one shell. I'm just wondering if there's some, I think that's right there. Yeah, look at that. That right there. And that right there, I think, is missing to separate that out. Shift X. Okay. Now maybe we'll have some luck. Control U. No. And the other thing is I think it's confusing that the color is so similar. Just gonna assign the default. Oops, I meant to do that for the whole object. Okay, so at least now, because I think it was confusing because the color was so similar to the selected color, the UV shell, so it's hard to tell what was selected. Okay, so now that is separate. Now unfold isn't working, which is weird because it's certainly that doesn't look unfolded. And now let's just try UV planar just to kind of snap it out of things, and let's see what happens when we try to unfold it now. Oh, jeez. It's freezing up. Crashes. Great. Let's see if it has this in the open recent thing. Nope. Alright, well, okay, first let's delete history off of everything. Delete all by type history. I'm just going to save another version just to, hopefully that'll be a little safer. Then I'll assign the Lambert 1 just so I can see what I'm actually selecting, and side by side, panel UV editor. And let's find those missing edges that weren't cut. I guess we did a few things, right? We did those and cut those, and then I think I did like the neck just below the chin. Shift X, okay. And let me just, oops. Let's delete history again, delete all by type history. So save it again. So I just don't have to redo this every time. And then, yeah, let's try unfolding again, see if it crashes. Nope, but it also didn't really unfold it. Okay, and let's try UV planer just to get it, snap it out of that one. And let's see if it crashes again when I try to unfold. Actually, I'll delete history off everything one more time. Edit, delete all my type history. And unfold. Oh, looks like we're going to crash again. Great. Just waiting for mine to open all the way. Oh. Oh, it doesn't remember the file I saved. Okay. This is getting ridiculous. Let's run mesh cleanup on this. Mesh cleanup options. Scroll down and I'll have all these checked: lamina faces, non-manifold geometry, edges of zero length, faces with zero geometry. Clean up. Let's look in the script editor, see if it looks like it did anything. Doesn't look like it. Okay. I thought maybe there was some bad geometry. And then I thought, okay, well, let's do some more cuts just to try something else. I don't really want to cut down the center there, but I'm running out of ideas. Oh. That's interesting. It still considers that one shell. What are these edges here? I can't see them. Oh, along the lip there. Oh, because you have some weird little hole or something on the top of the lips? Oh, I didn't notice that before. What's that? It's interesting. Maybe that's the source of some of our problems. Let me just reopen this file. See if that... I didn't notice that before, that little hole. Oh, it's not. Oh, the mesh cleanup must have done that. Let's see. Oh, so it did do something. Do you see that? It deleted out those faces. It didn't like those. It didn't list that as something that it had done, but apparently it did it. Okay. Well, let's put that back in then. Shift right mouse click, fill hole, then Control Shift X. And need to go into my camera attribute editor, which is that button right there, and lower this number so that I can get a little closer here. There we go. Okay. So yeah, let's delete history. Alt Shift D. So the mesh cleanup did do something. Let's save this again. Save another version. And Well, now that we know mesh cleanup did do something, there was something funny with the surface, I might try unfolding this again. Please don't crash. Ah, so there's some non-manifold geometry. I bet you, watch what happens. It's going to delete those things out again. No? Oh, it says. Oh, look what it did. It did it. It's in here. It's in this mouth interior. It's this stuff right here that seems like it's struggling with. Let's delete out these faces. Those seem to be causing a problem. Yeah, that's not constructed very well. I'm just going to delete that out. Okay. I'll just run mesh cleanup again. Oh, and it did that thing again. It doesn't like those faces. Let's delete history, Alt-Shift-D. Fill hole. Control-Shift-X. For multi-cut tool. Let's just run it again, see if it deletes those again. What? It has some, it's like against those. Is there something about the geometry around them? Just save the scene again. Nope. Oh wow, it's doing that thing again where it can't move it. What is that? It was pinned? Is some stuff pinned? Oh, maybe that's what was screwing it up this whole time, is everything was pinned. Ah, that was a problem. Well, there's clearly other problems. It can't unfold that surface. It just doesn't like it. It's just gone berserk. Don't know why it's having such an issue with this particular surface. Oh, and cut these out too. Look at that. Let's try the planar thing again, just to get it back into some normality. Let's delete history again. Unfold. Come on. Oh! This is progress. Okay. So the main thing was that it was pinned. I just think we need more cuts. Oh. Got an extrovert there. just do this shell. That's still pretty bad. I don't know what. I don't usually have this much trouble. It's just really. I don't know. There's something weird about the eyes. There's this. Oh. This might be the source of some of our woe here. Are these weird surfaces that are connecting the eyes on the inside. I think that explains a bit of the problem. So let's see, because that was probably making it really hard for it to unfold properly. Okay. That was driving me crazy. I'll just unfold the whole thing again. I don't even think we need these big cuts on the head. It was that eye thing. That was the heart of the problem there. But the two things that took me so long to figure out is that they were pinned, so they didn't want to unfold, and that there was that bridge connecting the interior of the eye cavities on the inside of the head, and it was those two things that were making it like impossible to unfold. So sorry that was so long, but it was just it was kind of unraveling a mystery essentially. Yeah, that's looking okay. That's alright. That looks good. That looks good. That looks pretty good. Okay. So yeah, just some fixes on the face and head. Sorry for took so long.